Shalom. First of all, I want to give all praise to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Ruach Kodash, and double honors to the elders and apostles at Great Millstone who were well. Peace and salutations to all sincere Achim. They're out there, of course, risking their lives and their freedom to bring out the Samath, which is the truth of the scriptures. Yahweh, of course, is the true and almighty and powerful name of the Heavenly Father, who the world ignorantly calls God, and his only begotten Son's name is Yahushai, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. Bahashem, meaning in the name, Ruach, meaning spirit, Kodash is holy, which I uttered in the Paleo-Hebrew, which is the language of the heavens, the language that has been returned unto the Hebrew Israelites, which consists of the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. We are the real Hebrew Israelites, the anointed ones, the only ones that, of course, are law salvation through Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Disclaimer, we are the Hebrew Israelites and we are not connected with any black supremacy group, nor are we connected to any black extremists. We are simply the Hebrew Israelites, the people of the Bible that have been chosen by Yahweh Hashem Yahushai to be his people and to, of course, in the future, receive all of the blessings which Yahweh Hashem Yahushai had, of course, spoke and given unto his nation. This is all prophecy. The brother Mafa, Great Millstone Playing Tables Camp. And we have it here in Philadelphia. This is off of RT News, which currently in this week in Great Babylon, it's the end of October. We're going into November, year of prophecy 2018. And we can clearly see that Yahweh Hashem Yahushai is stirring a lot of things up in prophecy, which our elders and apostles at Great Millstone have been warning us and, of course, giving us that good insight in, of course, of all these things that are to occur. You know, the Wadi Yahweh Hashem Yahushai Hashem Ruach Kodash, where, of course, our teachers and setting up the men of the Lord to give us this understanding of what the scriptures actually are truly speaking of, which the world, 2/3 of them, the nation of Israel, they have been blinded and they are not going to receive this truth. And of course, the other world, you know, the sense of the entire universe, the oikomeni, in that sense, that world, they're, of course, they're just completely blinded. They're the wicked. You, of course, have the rest of the heathen and such. All right, the wicked is the so-called white man, Esau, Edom. And you have the rest of the nations. You have it, the children of men. Okay. Now going into it, it says stripper, bodybuilder, DJ, and pizza delivery man. Acelic resume of a suspected mail bomber, which I have covered in a lesson this week. There was a string of pipe bombs that were sent in the mail to different people connected with the Democrats, or I believe, but different people politically. Okay, when you go into it, which this is nothing but a false flag that's being set up. All right. We're going to go into it. And also as well this week, because this is kind of an open forum lesson, we had here yesterday, which that's October the 27th, you have 11 dead and 6 injured in Pittsburgh, which that's here in Pennsylvania, in Great Babylon, which is America, Pennsylvania, Pittsburgh, okay. It says synagogue shooting. So you had it here that there was 11 people had been killed in a shooting in a synagogue in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. This, of course, is going to be a synagogue which the imposters, which are claiming to be Jews, which they're not, they're Edomites. Because we know that the true Jews are, of course, the tribe of Judah is the so-called Negro of America, so-called African Americans. All right. And they the ones, of course, that fit the prophecy. Okay. So going on, it says the suspect has been detained 12 people has been injured. According to local media, 3 officers were wounded, though it remains unclear whether they were counted in the tally. Police radio chatter suggested the suspect told officers before being detained, "All these Jews need to die," and he didn't want any of them to live. You have it here also. It says the shooter, identified as 46-year-old Robert Bowers, was carrying an AR-15 and a Glock pistol. An additional weapon was found attached to the suspect's ankle, and the pistol was found in his waistband. A military-style package was being checked inside the synagogue following reports of an explosive device. The shooting took place of the Tree of Life Synagogue on Wilkins Avenue. He apparently shot at officers when they arrived at the scene, forcing them to use their vehicles and shields. Speaking to reporters, Pittsburgh Public Safety Director Wendell Hissrich became choked up as he said, "It was a very horrific crime scene. It's one of the worst, it's one of the worst I've ever seen and ever been." And he said, and I've been on some plane crashes. It was very bad. You had here also, it says he added that the FBI will lead the investigation to the shooting. Despite the reports of an explosive device, there was no evidence of an IED being present. So you have it here. There was a shooting. Okay, this is a major. Okay, they had SWAT crew dispatched to the scene. And I mean, you had Donald Trump, of course, say that, yeah, there was a horrific shooting and killing at Jewish Americans at the Tree of Life Synagogue in Pennsylvania, which we know they're Jewish. They're trying to be like the true Jews. All right, they're trying to be like the true anointed ones when they're not. They're Edomites. When you go into it, the so-called white men, they're Edomites. Okay, these Amalekites, they're Edomites. Simple as that. Okay, it says the shooter is in custody and the federal authorities have been dispatched to support the state and local police. He also said, Donald Trump says events in Pittsburgh are far more devastating than originally thought. Spoke mayor and governor to inform them that the federal government has been and will be with all the way with them all the way. And I speak with the media shortly and to make a further statement of the future farmers of America. All right, so you got different, armed military. All right, tactical gear walking. All right, so these things. All right, terrorist attacks, major terrorist attacks and such. These are the things that's going to be happening in the last times under Esau Edom, who is the so-called white man, as his kingdom, of course, gets destroyed. All right, destructured. This is Ayawab 18:11. Terrorists shall make him afraid on every side and shall drive him to his feet. Okay, and how do you bring somebody down? All right. You go, of course, what? To the head, okay? Which the so-called white man who's been given, what? Dominion, because the earth is given unto the hand of the wicked. All right? Yahweh Shem Yahushua is bringing him down to his feet, okay? And these different terrorist attacks, they're going to, of course, put fear within the people. Simple as that, okay? And there's going to be a RFID microchip, which they want to be put in every citizen in the world. Okay, so you have it here, terror, which goes back to the Abariath or Abariath, or the Hebrew Dabar, which is word. It's what's that? We got Abba, La, Aha, and Aha. So Balha, all right, goes from the root Bala, which that means terror, destruction, calamity, or dreadful event. Okay, and these sudden destructions and terrors, all right, they're here in Great Babylon, which is America, which will be destroyed through icy beam fire. Okay, which was prophesied in the Bible. But for this particular lesson, we're just going into this. It says, yeah, his strength shall be hunger bitten, and destruction shall be ready at his side. That's just, the so-called white man. All right, Esau, Edom. Okay, let's go into this word for hunger bitten. We got Ra'ib, which we got hungry or of failing strength. Okay, and we can clearly see that through the economy, the way that this whole country is going. Okay, let's go into some different scriptures real quick. This is going to be the book of Luke 12 and 49. It reads, I am come to send fire on the earth, and what will if it be already kindled? That's, of course, I believe this is in the words of Yahushai, our Lord, okay, and Savior, Yahushai. He spoke these things, because at his second coming, all right, there's going to be a lot of ash or fire, ba or rataza in the earth, all right, a lot of that, okay, and this is just biblical prophecy, all right. Let's go into this one. This is the book of 2nd Esdras 15 in the Apocrypha, which the so-called white men tried to hide these books, all right. But it's a time, of course, of knowledge being increased, in which we have everything we need. Okay, here, this wisdom, knowledge, understanding open unto us through Yahweh or Yahushai, all right. The water Yahushai. Okay, going on, it says 2nd Esdras 15 and 37. It says, and there shall be great fearfulness and trembling upon earth, and they that see the wrath shall be afraid, and trembling shall come upon them. Okay, and I mean, like I said, the state of people, all right, in these times when they see these various terrorist attacks, all right, which are these different false flags are set up, all right, this is going to bring, of course, great fearfulness, all right, within the people, trembling, okay, it's startling the people, okay. This is going to be the book of Malachi 2 and 7. It says, for the priest's lips shall keep knowledge, and they should seek the law at his mouth, for he is the messenger of Yahweh of hosts. And that's, of course, us being the prophets of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. We're the mouth, all right, of the Lord, okay? We're telling you what he, of course, has written, what he will do, who he is, the truth of the scriptures. All right, we're telling you the future, okay, which Yahweh Bashem Yahushai declared using his prophets, okay? Let's go to this other article, which going into this particular stripper bodybuilder guy, all right, which he appear to be a so-called Latin tribe. All right, going on. So it says, since the suspected U.S. mail bomber was named, strange detail about his past have started to emerge in the media. He is an ex-stripper and bodybuilder who worked as a pizza delivery man and attacked his granny or his gran. It says Caesar Soyuk or Soyuk or whatever his name. I can't pronounce it. It says from Florida was charged with 5 federal crimes on Friday and faces up to 48 years in prison. He is believed to have sent improvised explosive devices, which never actually detonated, to high-profile Democratic figures. Even before the suspect's name was confirmed by law enforcers, the media started to methodically dig into Stoyuk's past, his jobs, his family, and political references, and they did find some juicy details. I mean, this is all set up, all these different You say these different news outlets and such, they're owned by the so-called white man Esau Edom. All right, and they're all connected. Okay. So I mean, when they of course demonize and bring out these different people, all right, which this looked like an Israelite in this case. He may be an Israelite right here. You see it here. Okay, you got it here. He actually looked like he kind of got like a so-called Russian, which they're bulk of them, they're Edomites. All right, though our people from Scatter. All right, you have it here. Okay, he was a so-called Trump supporter. Okay. So, and this is just, I mean, if he is like, it's just nothing but slander. Of course, of course, make our people look bad. All right. Which our people have went up, what they say, overpass the deeds of the wicked. But I'm gonna go into some scriptures. All right. I believe he may be an Israelite, but I'm gonna just go into these scriptures some more. This is gonna be the book of Habakkuk 2:15. And it reads here, woe, which means destruction, unto him that giveth his neighbor drink, which is the different philosophies. All right, that's the wine and such. All right, you just drink. It says that puttest thy bottle to him, and maketh him drunken also, that thou mayest look up on their nakedness. And of course, that's what the so-called white man does. All right, he give you all this, fill you up with these different philosophies. All right, democracy. All right, you of course filled up thinking that these political candidates, they actually are gonna bring change and make America great again, when they're just delegated. All of these politicians are dedicated and delegated. All right, slach, or excuse me, they are really not for the interests of the people. Simple as that. They're just doing the working of course, they're the higher ups, the elite, the Rothschilds, the Rockefellers, and the DuPonts and such, the so-called illuminated ones. All right, those light bearers and such, as you say, they would say, they think they bear all the light, in the wisdom and such. But anyway, going on, it says, I'm gonna go to another scripture. This is gonna be the book of Psalms. All right, this is the book of Psalms. And I'm gonna go to, this is Psalm 17 and 11. Actually, I can start 10. It says, they are enclosed in their own fat, with their mouth they speak proudly. They have no compassed us in our steps. They have set their eyes bowing down to the earth, like as a lion that is greedy upon his prey, and as it were a young lion lurking in secret places. Arise, O Yahweh, disappoint him, cast him down. Deliver my soul from the wicked, which is thy sword. And that's, of course, these damn Edomites, okay? They are the wicked. Simple as that. They're the sword. They, of course, have the military might. They have been ruling with all of these weapons, okay? They're the sword, okay? They have everything, the dominion. This is the blessing that, of course, was given onto Esau from Isaac, all right? Let me see. I'm going to now go back to Habakkuk. And it says, verse 16, Habakkuk 2 and 16, Slach. Habakkuk 2 and 16. Thou art filled with shame for glory. Drink thou also, and let thy foreskin be uncovered. The cup of Yahweh's right hand shall be turned unto thee, and shameful spewing shall be on thy glory. All right. And Yahweh Bashem Mashai is going to destroy Babylon, going to destroy these Edomites. All right. Which this word, when you go into the shameful spewing, let me see, we're going to go into it. I got Quayah, Quayah, or Quayah Lawan. Quayah, or Quayah. Slaki, I got this pronunciation a bit difficult. But you got Quayah Lawan Slach. And it says disgrace or shame. Okay? And it's nothing but that gonna be on Esau Edom when he get destroyed. Okay? When he see, of course, Israel be put in the right stead and his kingdom be taken from him. Alright? And he's of course put underneath us. Alright? Back in that base place where he deserves. Alright, so just look out and stay of course diligent. Achim, and stay of course praying and looking out for these prophecies continually be fulfilled. The time of Jacob's trouble and its full fruition. Time of martial law, pestilence and famine, destruction, mark of the beast, all of that. As it says, terror shall make him afraid on every side and shall drive him to his feet. So, you see this happening right before our eyes. It will be more on a greater scale. Just look out for it. Call Halayim La Yahal Bashim Shai Bashim Rachakodash, and double honors to the elders apostles at Great Millstone. Well, Shalom.